We all know National Treasures rookie patch autographs are some of the most sought after basketball cards in the marketplace today, but which cards and players sold for the most in October? It is time for us to look at the top 10 NT RPA sales. Here we go. What up? Welcome back to Sam Dunks, the weekly NBA show over at Slab Stocks. I am your host, Aaron, and today we are looking at the top 10 sales for National Treasures rookie patch autographs for basketball cards only. Before getting into the content today, if you like what you hear today, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. We would greatly appreciate that for sure. With the season just getting underway, the interest is high for basketball, and that leads to high basketball card prices. The only caveat is if you're off to a terrible start, let's say some guy that Sam likes a lot, Michael Porter Jr., it really can hurt your card prices. His 2018 Prism Rookie Base PSA 10 decreased 48% over the last month, dropping from $152 to $82. All of this data is courtesy of SlabStocks Pro, 100% free data platform that you can sign up for at pro.slabstocks.com. Now, the biggest thing for MPJ is that he's shooting 36% from 2 and 21% from 3. That's only for 9 points per game. You got to believe with how talented MPJ is that he'll turn it around, as he was super efficient last year. But make sure you're doing your own research when you are looking to buy low. Okay, now on to the main part of today's episode, the top 10 selling NT RPAs in October. The only rule for this top 10 list is I'm not allowed to use a player twice. Luka Doncic and Lamell Ball both had multiple cards that qualified for the top 10. But I only included the top selling card for that player. Let's kick this list off by going from low to high. So at number 10, we've got Anthony Davis's 2012 NT RPA numbered out of 199. The BGS 9.5 selling for $17,220 via Goldin Auctions. Davis's first year with the Lakers was by far his best in LA, and since then he's been plagued with injuries. Through 10 games this year so far, he's averaging 23 points and 11 rebounds on an abysmal 14% three-point percentage. We'll see if he can kick into high gear, get that team going, get the Lakers winning games, and surely this card has a chance to gain value if the Lakers can contend in the West. At number 9, we've got Tyrese Haliburton's 2020 NTRPA numbered out of 5 BGS 9. This one sold for $20,300 via eBay. A card of this magnitude is a little bit of a surprise to sell through eBay, but definitely commanded a respectable price considering the other players he joins on this top 10 list. He's in his second season, and he's pretty much mirroring his rookie numbers with 13.6 points and 5 assists per game so far. This card is actually the lowest numbered card in today's video, as the Emerald Green RPA only has 5 copies created. Kawhi Leonard's 2012 NTRPA numbered out of 199 BGS 9.5 comes in at number 8, and this one sold via October PWCC Premier Auction for $20,400. And like AD, this Kawhi has 199 copies created, which is pretty much double the amount of the true RPAs from all the other years in National Treasures, or the most basic RPA, meaning no parallel color, and only 99 created from all the other releases. Kawhi is out with injury so far to start the year, but people are betting on him coming back, hopefully to close to full strength, and maybe leading the Clippers on once again another run in the West. We shall see what happens with the Clippers because it has not been a great start so far this year. This one's fun because at number 7 we have Devin Booker as his 2015 NT RPA of 99 BGS 9 sold for $45.6 thousand through the Premier Auction. That's over double Kawhi Leonard. Say what you will about the youth and scarcity on this one compared to Kawhi, but Kawhi's is a BGS 9.5 and he's clearly been one of the top 5 players in the NBA, at least one healthy, over the past 5 years. So drop a comment right now. Would you rather have the Kawhi for $20,400 or the Devin Booker for $45,600? That brings us to number 6, and we've got Lamell Ball's 2020 NTRPA numbered on 99 BGS 9 selling for $50,100 via eBay auction. This was one of the first graded copies to hit the market, and the BGS 9 definitely helped as it outsold a recent raw card that sold for $35,655. Now this is a complete high risk, high reward play. Take $50,000 and plop it on a player like LaMelo or Booker or any of those guys. You know, someday they hope to reach those top 5 NBA heights. I'm sure LaMelo will popularity-wise at least at some point, but it is a big risk. Would you take 50 grand and drop on LaMelo, or go for someone else later in this episode, or take multiple of the guys earlier in this episode? Number 5 brings us to the number 1 pick in last year's draft. That is Anthony Edwards. His 2020 RPA numbered out of 99 PSA 910 sold for $55,350 through Goldin Auctions. And this is quite the comparison because the LaMelo is much more of a respected player in the card market. However, this outsold the LaMelo BGS 9. And when you look at stats this year, Edwards is averaging 23 points, 3.4 assists, 6.5 rebounds compared to LaMelo's 20 points, 6.6 assists, and 5.8 rebounds per game. Edwards is for sure less efficient as he's shooting 41% compared to LaMelo's 44%. And LaMelo is also shooting far better from the three-point line. Is it the PSA 9 grade that made it sell for higher? Is it selling with Goldin versus eBay? Or are people extremely high on Ant's early season success and clearly crazy athleticism? Those are all questions that people need to answer when they're asking themselves, invest in Anthony Edwards, invest in Lamell Ball. Questions I'm sure you'll pose to yourself coming out of this episode today. We've hit number 4 on the list, and that is none other than the card market's golden boy, Luka Doncic. You might be surprised he's not higher on this list, but it's for the sole reason that his top sale was a horizontal RPA subset. As his NT horizontal RPA numbered at 49, BGS 9 went for $59,000 via Goldin Auctions. While it's not the true RPA, it made the list, and it's top 5 too. It really goes to show how much respect the Dallas Mavericks superstar has, given that the horizontal copy just went for such a high premium. This one is for sure going to draw some controversy, as at number 3 we have Zion Williamson's 2019 RPA number out of 99 BGS 910, which went for $169,200 via Goldin Auctions. And Zion is still yet to step on the court, but his rare cards command ridiculous premiums based on what he can do when he is on the court. The only problem is he gained a significant amount of weight this offseason, and to be honest, people are worried. People are really worried. I'm a huge Zion fan myself. If he can shed the pounds after getting some pointers from, let's say, Nikola Jokic, this could seem like a steal if he fulfills his potential, but that's a huge if. He's got it. He just needs to unlock it, and I cannot wait to see what he does, hopefully at a maintained weight and hopefully healthy status going forward the rest of this season. Here we are at number 2 with Trey Young, and this was a big sale with his 2018 NT Gold. Numbered at 10, BGS 95 selling for $198,300 via Goldin Auctions. I myself am a huge fan of gold parallels. NTRPAs too. A lot of people like the number out of 99 versus the number 10, but I like the gold more personally. Trey has not been great this year, shooting 29% from 3, averaging 23 points a game. There's still plenty of time for him to figure out that shooting touch as we're only 10 games into the season. Either way, this was a huge sale and very big for the Trey Young market. Claiming the top spot at number 1, we've got the chef, Mr. Steph Curry. His 2009 NTRPA out of 99, BGS 9.5 with the 9 auto sold for $360K, and the auto literally ran off the card into the patch window. This one sold via the October PWCC Premier Auction, and it was an incredible sale. This parallels Curry and the Warriors' incredible success to start the season. At the time of this recording, the Warriors are 8-1, and Curry just scored 10 points in the opening 2 minutes of the game against the Hawks. Incredible stuff, hard to understand, and this card will undoubtedly go down as one of the most important basketball cards of all time. This was the first release of National Treasures basketball. It is Steph Curry, one of the most influential players of all time, and the card is just a true masterpiece. All right, that does it. There are the top selling NTRPAs of October. Please drop a comment for me and let me know what you think of this top 10 list. Which ones are too high? Which ones are too low? There's a ton to unpack here and questions to be answered. But for now, this was the Sam Dunks YouTube show, and we will see you all next week.